Good morning, everybody. To 641. Let's start this forecast as we always do with an awesome viewer photo. This one comes to us from Placer County, California, with some kind of a waterfall going on here. And is it Placer, Mike?
Yeah, it's my wife is from Placer County.
Placer. He says Placer County, California. Thank you for the correction. I appreciate that. We got some kind of waterfall going on here, a multi-waterfall. They got the river, the stream, the cliff, the whole thing, and then you've got the Milky Way in the background here. I just got this off Instagram, and if you want to follow this guy, he's got some pretty neat stuff on there. Milky Way Night Sky. That's on Instagram. You can see these great photos. If you want to connect with me on Facebook, it's Kevin Craig, Fox 17. If Twitter or Instagram are your thing, it's at Fox Weatherman. That is the weather handle. So we have reasonably dry air out there right now. It feels comfortable, not a lot of mugginess, but these dew point temperatures are going to spike up into the upper 60s here as we get into tomorrow night, Friday, and then early Sunday before they drop off again. So in addition to all that rainfall, you're going to feel the more humid air mats. And that's one of the reasons why I think we're looking at 2, 3, 4 inches of rain, because of the setup in the atmosphere, plus all that moisture in the atmosphere. It will be easy to wring that out. As we look at live Doppler radar, we're starting dry. We're going to be dry through the early morning hours here, but there's a cluster of showers and thunderstorms out here over northern Wisconsin, racing our way across our northern and western counties. That's north and west of Grand Rapids. Later this morning, we could see these move in here. There's about 4.5, 5 hours away from those areas. And if they stay together, or if this fills in here, we'll all have at least a chance through the afternoon hours of seeing some shower and thunderstorm activity today. There is a slight chance, a marginal threat, that they could be strong to maybe severe. I'll show you that here momentarily. Our temperatures right now across our southern counties, generally about 62, 64 degrees. We're 60 in Hastings right now in Berry County, 64 in Grand Rapids, 62 in Sparta. And to the northern counties, we're in the low to mid 60s there. So it's a fairly mild start to this day. We'll climb to about 80, 82 degrees with a little bit of sunshine early this morning, and then turn partly sunny to mostly cloudy throughout the day, with basically for most of us the chance of the PM showers and maybe some thunderstorms in there as well. That'll go into the evening and overnight hours, highs around 80, 82 degrees. The only exception to that, if you're north and west of Grand Rapids, you may see some showers and storms come in here as we get into the late morning hours. You'll see future track here. We'll plan that out for us. But with that cold front, watch what happens. This is at 9 a.m. Nothing going on. Still some sunshine here, but the clouds will thicken up, and you can see the way these showers and thunderstorms kind of form out to our west and northwest and then move in here. We'll have the chance of those even as we go through the evening and the overnight hours. This cold front will sag into the state, and then it will stall out and become stationary. And as I was mentioning yesterday, these waves of low pressure will ride along that front, and every time one of these waves of low pressure ride in here, it's going to bring a slug of moisture. It's going to bring more lift, so we'll wring some of the moisture out of the atmosphere here with that low. This is Friday. As we go Friday night into Saturday, that one is over us. Then there's another one on deck that will come in here on Saturday and bring another pretty good slug of moisture with some rain in here off and on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Here is the severe weather threat for today. It's not a very good one. The best threat is out here to our west over Wisconsin, but some of those dying storms could still have a little bit of a punch to it. That's the lowest threat category. This is for today. As we get into tomorrow and zoom in, that threat will shift just to the south and east of Grand Rapids in this area of green. And then as we get into Saturday, it's over the entire area again. That's the lowest threat category the next 3 days. It's a marginal threat. So the chance of severe weather is not zero, but it is fairly low. The primary threat might be maybe some gusty winds up around 55 to 60 mile per hour. As we look at our GFS forecast model, it's painting a swath of about 2, 3, maybe 4 inches of rain, especially between I-96 and I-94. Don't get so caught up in the exact amount. I just want you to look overall. We all get in a fairly decent amount of rain. Here's our European forecast model painting the heaviest rain off to the north and west of Grand Rapids. Both of these models from right now all the way through 6 p.m. on Sunday. This is 4 or 5 inches there. It can't completely be ruled out. It is possible, but I think 2 to 4 inches is more realistic, widespread across the entire area. Could there be some locally higher amounts? Absolutely. But to see the models continuously over the last several days, knocking out that totals of those rain totals of 3, 4, 5 inches. That's pretty impressive. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty wet weekend here. So we talked about today, PM shower, thunderstorm in there. Temperatures in the maybe the lower 80s, 80, 82 degrees. And then with the extensive cloud cover and the precipitation around here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're stuck in the mid 70s here for that time frame. But a very wet period here for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with some shower and thunderstorm activity. Even as we head into the beginning to middle of next week, it looks like some of those rain showers will still continue. Suffice to say, we should certainly be able to alleviate our severe drought if we get that kind of rain. Hey, let's talk about our Fox 17 weather kit. If you haven't heard about this one, we're looking for our next weather kit. Every month we'll pick a kid to do a weather experiment with Candace Monticelli. Just head to fox17online.com/contest to enter your child for a chance to win. 6:46, it's traffic time.